Well, that was a fruitless journey to work. Turns out I'm not actually rostered on today. Change the roster. Hey ho, it is what it is. Hello everyone, I'm Slow Rider and I'm a dumbass. How are we all doing? Hope you're all alright. Yeah, we all do it sometimes, turn up at work when we're not supposed to be there. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Tanked up the bike, wouldn't have got home without it. Which coincidentally does bring me on to today's subject, because with all things accident floating around in my head recently, it reminded me of things that people say about motorcycles and how motorcycles are dangerous. Well, yes and no. The thing is, we are basically sitting on a petrol can on top of a machine that sets light to the petrol and propels us at speeds legally up to 70 miles an hour. And the only thing we've got of protection is, well, some polystyrene around the head and some cow skin or synthetics over our skin. And when motorbikes were invented, if someone said that that's what it was, you wouldn't have these. If they were to be invented today, someone would say, what do you want to sit on a petrol can for? Dangerous. But the reason most people think that motorcycles are dangerous has nothing to do with the fact that you're sitting on a petrol can, that the machine underneath it burns and ignites that petrol, and that you're going to be projected at up to 70 miles an hour down the road with virtually no protection. That's not why they're dangerous. It's all weaving in and out of traffic. It's all if a car hits you. It's if you go too fast around the corner and slide off the bike and crash, or if you hit some ice. They normally point to statistics, something like the number of people killed on a motorcycle is higher per accident involving a fatal death than for cars, vans, so on and so forth. It's a very subjective view. Another statistic that I happen to know relates from 2015, I think. But of all the accidents where a motorcyclist has died, 70% involve a car. Not a van, not a bus, not a lorry, not a pedestrian or a cyclist. Specifically, a car. Motorcycles are dangerous. The thought occurs to me that the danger isn't the motorcycle, the danger is people. If you have a low side or a high side, it's probably because you've done something wrong as a person. Too much throttle, too much brake, too much turning. Too much leaning, not enough maintenance on the bike. There is a chance it's ice, in which case you're riding too fast for the conditions, probably. So that's kind of also a you problem. If you get hit by a car, well, that'd be the car driver, probably. But if not, then you were being reckless around the car. I'm in the wrong lane. The point that I am slowly getting to is that it's basically humans. It's dangerous because of humans. Because of people. Because we're in a rush to get everywhere. Because we're right and they're wrong. Because it's my right of way or it's your right of way. Just look at dashcam footage. I would say on average about 80% of dashcam footage is people accelerating into accidents, failing to brake for other road users, failing to account for what other people are doing stupidly. Yes, they're doing it stupidly, but you're not accounting for it. That goes for bikers as much as car drivers. It is the way. So what can we do about this danger? Well, not an awful lot. We can just be the best riders that we can be. Look out for the problems around us. Make up for other people's mistakes. Maintain the bike. Not be a complete doofus. Safety is everyone's responsibility. But the way most car drivers think is, I've got a box around me, what could possibly go wrong? I said most, not all. But we always have that responsibility. We can't brake sharply and expect the guy behind to just brake sharply as well. Particularly if they're too close, because they will be too close. You know they will be. It's the same sort of thing, if I may be so bold, as to say, speed cameras are dangerous. No, not really. Speed cameras themselves do nothing. They just sit there happily taking pictures of cars and vans and lorries that are going too fast. That's all they do. Like these people here, and that one. And this guy that's coming up behind now that didn't want to sit behind me. Got to be doing more than the speed limit because he's in a rush, he's got to get to work or something. It's all about being safe yourself. If you're safe yourself and you can adjust for other people being idiots, you probably won't have an accident. They'll have an accident. It's, you know, it's probability. It's statistical probability. They're going to have an accident because they're planks. My two accidents are other people being idiots. I hadn't quite adjusted for how much of an idiot they were. First accident was a car coming the wrong way round a roundabout, and we're not talking about a mini roundabout here. We're talking about a motorway junction style roundabout. No traffic lights or anything. That might have been a hint. But no, a big roundabout. Lots of traffic islands to separate traffic coming on and going off. Still managed to go the wrong way. Still managed to cause an accident. The accident I've recently had, car reversing, clearly didn't look properly. I'm not blaming the cars. I'm not saying cars are dangerous. I've been hit by two of them. But I don't think cars are dangerous. Statistically, 100% of my accidents have been caused by cars, not motorbikes. But I'm on a motorbike, so I count as a motorbike accident stat. What we really need to do, I think, to get a handle on all of this, You start testing drivers more often. I mean, like driving tests. No, I'm serious. I know you're going to hate me for saying it, because it would apply to motorbikes as well. And when it comes to motorbikes, I don't mean Mod 1, I mean Mod 2. Although, I don't know, I guess you could do Mod 1 as well. The point is, every 10 years, because that's when your license gets renewed anyway, every 10 years you have to do a test. This is what I think should happen. And if you pass the test, the government pays for it. And if you fail the test, you pay for it, and you have to pay to take a new test and pass it, which might mean getting lessons, etc, etc. Yes, there will be people who can just pass the test, who can actually drive properly but choose not to for whatever reason. There will absolutely be those people, and it won't catch them. But those who think they're driving properly, and are clearly not, they're going to fall foul. And they're the ones who are going to have to pay again, and they're the ones who are going to complain. The only inconvenience, I think, would be whether you can actually book in a test on time, but plan ahead. And then, obviously, finding the time to take the test. We'll need more driving examiners and instructors. But that's good for unemployment, right? This is sounding more and more like a win-win to me. There might need to be more driving schools and whatnot. And there's no reason why you couldn't do the test in your own car, if you've still got a valid license. It would cost more money overall because government paying out on stuff. So there might be a small increase in tax. Put it on road tax, it'd be fine. It'd also mean that people can't just jump in a car after 15 years of not having driven. And maybe if people get banned, the clock doesn't get reset. So, if you had a 3-year ban 6 years into your license period, then yeah, you might have to take a test to get your license back, but then you've only got a year then before you take another test, just to make sure you're good. Because that would be another deterrent for not losing your license. Not that people care about that, I don't know why I bother mentioning it, but I think that would work. I think that's workable. It's certainly a start. You guys think it's a start? I think it is. Wasn't sure what they were doing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think. Maybe you think motorbikes are dangerous. In which case, give me a reason that's not people. Because people are the problem. Be good humans. I shall see you all in the next video. Ta-ta for now. People are dangerous.